From Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE to Sarika Jackson to Nikisha Price and more. Happy New Year's to you all, Royals. We take a look at the good, the bad, and the ugly for 2024 in Jamaican track and field news. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, you jump for video each one today here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, first up, let me just say happy, blessed, prosperous, healthy 2025 to you Royals and those you love and care for. May 2025 be an incredible year, as I know it will be for me. I know it will be thus for you. We live it, we speak it, we see it, we visualize it. So we've had an incredibly interesting 2024 for the Jamaican track and field season, and today we're going to take the liberty of going through our Peter Lloyd World year in review for the Jamaican track and field scene. Many things happen. So we're going to take a look at the good, we're going to take a look at the bad, and we're going to take a look at the ugly. We're going to talk from Kishane to Shelly and more, and everything in between. Now, I have to tell you, we're going to also cover other Caribbean nations because there were some great breakthrough moments for some of our brothers and sisters here in the Caribbean, and we have to mention those. Now, let's get into this track and field video. At the Paris Olympic Games, Jamaica walked away with 1 gold medal, and this was in a field that almost no one anticipated. By the end of the Paris Olympic Games, all Jamaicans who love track and field knew the name Roger Stoner. The young man sort of came out of nowhere and won the men's discus at the Paris Olympic Games in gold medal fashion. In fact, he represented the field events, which pretty much saved Jamaica from absolute track and field embarrassment this year. As one would say, the stone that the builder refused became the head cornerstone. THOMPSON put Jamaica back on the map in terms of global medals for the men's 100 meters, taking silver at the Paris Olympic Games in that event. One event that is still controversial.
And I'm just going to build on it and just move forward.
When you say you should have been more patient with yourself, explain that for the viewers, the casual viewers who don't know what that means.
St. Lucia's Julian Alfred broke another magnificent record for the St. Lucian Island, becoming the first St. Lucian to win gold in the finals at the Paris Olympic Games in the women's 100 meters in a dominant display which capped off a perfect track and field year for this phenom. After injury in the beginning of the 2024 season, Jamaica's Rashid Broadbell stormed back to medal contention at the Paris Olympic Games in the men's 110 meters hurdles. The Dominican Republic's Thea Lafond, the current defending world triple jump champion from 2023, took home the Paris Olympic gold medal in that event, becoming the first Dominican to do so, and therefore creating history. Jamaica's Shanika Ricketts walked away with the silver medal in that same event. After a disappointing showing at the Paris Olympic Games due to injury, Jamaica's Akira Nugent, one of our channel favorites here, established herself as the fastest woman in the world in the women's 100 meters hurdles at the Diamond League weeks after her disappointment at the Paris Olympic Games.
Good start there from Russell, fourth from right, she's away at the moment. Also great running from Charlton. Devon Charlton in the bright yellow. Look on the inside. Akira Nugent moving well too. Akira Nugent's going to take this one, or is she? It's going to be very tight at the line. Nugent takes it from Russell.
Akeem Blake finished his 2024 season in stellar style. He started out taking the third position, bronze, in the finals of the world's indoor 60-meter championship.
60 metres. The start is absolutely key. Coleman's got away well, and this time perhaps it's not going to be Lyles, or is it? Coleman
finishing his year as the Diamond League Finals champion in the men's 100 meters.
Coleman gets out fast as you'd expect. Blake is right there with him as well. Fred Curley with some work to do. It's Blake and Coleman in the front at the moment. Coleman might just have this one. It's going to be close, but Blake hangs in. Blake gets the win. A steady.
One half of the Turbo Twins, Tia Clayton, rose to the position of rising sprint queen when she shocked the world, running an astounding new PB of 10.86 in the semi-finals of the women's 100 meters at Jamaica National Championships, beating Sharika Jacko Jackson in the process.
To women's 100 meters and sent away cleanly. Look at the start from Sharika Jackson. Sasha Lee Forbes looking good at this stage. Look at Tia Clayton on the inside. Tia Clayton is storming. Sharika Jackson trying to get back. It's Tia Clayton. What time will she produce? 10:83.
Jamaica's Nikisha Price twice established herself as the fastest woman in the world in the coveted women's flat 400 meters, running the last world leading time at the London Diamond League. Unfortunately, due to stomach issues, she was not able to make it through the semi-finals at the Paris Olympic Games in this event. Oblique Seville took on at the Racers Grand Prix the world champion in the men's 100 meters, Noah Lyles, and gave him a proper trouncing. Seville also established a new personal best in the men's 400 meters, the men's 200 meters straight, and the men's 100 meters. Unfortunately, again, because of injury in the finals of the men's 100 meters, he was unable to medal at the Paris Olympic Games.
A blue ribbon event, a marquee event. The set position. Lyles got a cracking start. Hughes, Seville and Oman Yala trying to stay with them. Seville is running a stout race. Lyles coming back. Oblique Seville produces a stunning performance. Big performance on the big occasion.
She was definitely Jamaica's sprint darling in the collegiate scene in 2024. None other than, of course, Brianna Liston. Liston started out taking the 60-meter NCAA title, the SEC 60-meter title, as well as the outdoors women's 100 meters SEC title, and came second in the finals of the NCAA outdoor women's 100 meters. All this while she was injured.
Good start for Kayla Jackson and also for Brianna Liston. Here comes Jackson, but she can't catch Liston. Liston's going to win it. Jackson's second. She gets a good start. Sears in the yellow of Tennessee, the orange of Tennessee, and she has got it under control. Kayla Jackson, though, and she pulls up.
Now, Mackenzie Long, who took the win in a time of 10.82.
6. Good start for Mays. Mackenzie Long was left a little bit, but that's not unusual. Now she's coming, she's gathering. It is going to be Mackenzie Long in the middle of the track in the blue of the Rebels. Yes, she wins it. Followed by...
I think this young lady is going to absolutely dominate in the short sprints in the collegiate scene this year because none of those rivals are there. None of them. Sirius is gone. Mackenzie is gone. She's going to crush it if she remains healthy. Although Alana Reid has not yet managed to match her stellar 10.91 PB over the 100 meters, in 2024 she had a great year. She did represent the island at the Paris Olympic Games in the women's 4x100 meters, helping us to place 4th or 5th. She walked away with the title of Best in the World Under 20 at the World Under 20 Championships in the women's 100 meters, as we expected, in dominant form.
Good start from Alana Reid, who seems to hold the lead slightly at the moment. Can she maintain that? Hodge battling to get back on terms. Would have been Goodison trying to get up there. Hodge could not get back to Alana Reid, who took it on the line. Niles it was who took the bronze medal, 11:80.
Alana Reid also anchored the Jamaican quartet in the world's under 20 in the women's 4x100 meter to gold glory.
Are also right up in there. This is where the Jamaicans are ahead at this point. Yes, it is. And the American runner's gone too soon. That puts the Australian team in the lead, but Alana Reid, a look across, puts it into full throttle, charging for that line, and brings home that gold medal for Jamaica.
Young Daly, who I had the pleasure of meeting a few weeks ago, led the Jamaican quartet in the World Under 20 men's 4x100 meter finals to victory, receiving the baton about 4th, but winning on the line. Awesome young man, awesome talent.
And Gout has the baton, but it's a slow changeover on the inside. Great Britain and Northern Ireland being hunted down by Jamaica in the closing stages. It's going to be, who was it? Between Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the momentum was with Jamaica. He thinks he's got it.
As anticipated, Karika Hill was dominant in the world under 20, making it 2 for 2 in her appearance in the finals of the under 20 women's 100 meters hurdles. She absolutely dominated.
Set.
Fast away was Hill in lane 4, and I think she's leading at this point. Oh, and Shazabel hit that hurdle really badly. It is Mia Wild who is ahead of Amatovsky at the moment. So Karika Hill running away with that, does sneak under the 13.
I'm going to ask you to remember her name. She's 16 years old and her name is Shanoya Douglas. And in my humble opinion, she is the find for the 2024 track and field season. The high schooler walked away with a bronze medal in the finals of the World Under 20 200 meters, running against 2 Olympians nonetheless. And I thought was very impressive. This 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter phenom who dominated at the Eastern Boys and Girls Champs 2024 in her chosen events, and was also brilliant at the Carifta Games as well as World Under 20. I really believe is the find in terms of juniors for this 2024 season. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Herself on even terms with Hodge, and it is these two into the straight. Douglas fighting with the inside lane of America for 3rd, but Hodge now pulling away from Tori Lewis. She upgrades that.
Now, I know I didn't cover all the good because I can't. The video would be an hour long and it's already running long. But to me, those were the primary goods in Jamaica's good for Jamaica for the 2024 track and field season. Let me know what you would remove or what you would add. Of course, I also added Dominica's first gold medal in the triple jump in the Paris Olympic Games, as well as St. Lucia's Julian Alfred winning that tremendous gold at the Paris Olympic Games in the women's 100 meters. Now for the bad. For a second year, unfortunately due to injury, Jamaica's Brianna Williams was simply not at her best when she lined up in the finals at the Jamaican national trials in the women's 100 meters. Of course, you do know that this year she also once again changed her coach, leaving her Jamaican coaching team led by Michael Frater, and she is now in LA being coached overseas. To me, this was a bad, because this young lady, I still believe, is a tremendous talent. And once she finds a proper home and she's injury-free, we will see the best of Brianna Williams.
Hi everyone, Brianna Williams here, and I will be running the 100 meters and the 200 meters at the Jamaica National Senior Championships right here, June 27th to the 30th.
Elaine Thompson-Hira continues to have serious injury issues after having left MVP. And let's be honest, this is really where this started. Now, she had injury issues from 2017 when she was with MVP, but at least they were able to manage it. She has only deteriorated, and now at the age of almost 33, I'm of the opinion that it might be very difficult for her to come back to her best form. I hope I am wrong. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This was also clearly a bad. We still have no word as to why it is that Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE did not run in the semifinals after a stellar performance in the heats at the Paralympic Games in the women's 100 meters. Her delivery would have put her in the top 5 in the finals had she ran that same time that she ran in the heats in the finals. We still have no clue as to what exactly happened. We heard she was injured, but her physiotherapist said he turned up to deal with her and she just wasn't around. What happened? This was the last time we saw Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE at the Paris Olympic Games.
She said they changed the rule yesterday. Like,
wasn't
how
announced?
they change the rule and then not say? So you're asking all the athletes who, for whatever reason, don't stay in the village, them can't come through the gate. We came through this gate yesterday and went through security and was okay. The man said we can't go, we have to go all the way up where everybody else that enter to come back down here, sir. That's crazy.
This is crazy. Hey, what's happening there? What's happening over here?
This, I think, cut Jamaicans deepest. Shericka Jacko-Jackson, who did get to the Paris Olympic Games, first pulled out of the 100 meters and then pulled out of her signature event, the 200 meters, where the winning time would have been equivalent to one of Shericka Jackson's worst times. In fact, had Shericka Jackson been at her best, she could have won the double, gold in the 100 and 200 meters. Again, many Jamaicans were very disappointed and some even upset. We are hoping that 2025 will be back to the usual for this great young lady. Again, another horrendous bad for the island. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. As we say, so long, farewell, adieu, later, big up yourself, thanks, later, bye, to 2024, I have to concede a few things. Yes, I was disappointed, like many of you were at the Paris Olympic Games. But it also taught me some very important lessons. We can no longer underestimate the field events. And I've said repeatedly to all of you that we will not be a global dominant force in the truest sense if we are not also dominant in the field. And this is what saved us at the Paris Olympic Games. The other thing that continues to concern me is the plethora of injury issues with our athletes. I'm talking about from the juniors, 14, 15, 16, all the way up to the seniors. What the heck is going on? Clearly, our coaches are doing something wrong. Clearly. I mean, this is now kind of obvious, and I would behest that all you coaches get together at some seminar and have a conversation. What's going on? All these athletes injured must be a wake-up call. Must be a wake-up call. I don't know of any injury issues with Brianna Williams until she came to Jamaica. She might have, but I don't know of any major issues. Rashid Broadbell. Can you imagine if he had not been injured throughout the year? Shelly-Ann, Sharika, Elaine, juniors. I mean, what's going on? Clearly something is wrong. And the only people I can look at are the coaches. Something is off. I respect you all. You are remarkable. But something is not right. The amount of injured athletes that we had was just unimaginable. And that, to me, is an ugly. And it is something that we must deal with. Finally, I cannot close out the year without speaking the obvious. I see great things on the horizon for this country in terms of track and field, both track and field, with people like a Romaine Beckford rising as a high jumper. Obviously, young Hibbert, another injury issue, but also tremendous talent. Tia and her sister Tina Clayton, Brianna Williams, Fianna Lee Terry Long also suffered from injury, Sabrina Dockery, Shanoya Douglas, who I think was the find of the 2024 season for me personally. There is so much young talent, male and female. Boaja Nkume. There's so many. I mean, I can't even remember them all. I really think that we're in a good place. Now, the one last thing that I have to say is that, yes, we saw a transition taking place in 2024. Because all good things must come to an end. And we may be seeing the swan song of the likes of Elaine Thompson-Herah, Hansel Parchment, and Shelly-Ann FRASER-PRYCE. But let us not forget how amazing these athletes are. And I do believe that if they run another season, they'd be great. But the other positive is, with the talents of the aforementioned, including the likes of a Brianna Liston, plus Alana Reid back at her best, Jamaica is in a good place. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to have a great 2025 season. You are royals, kings and queens. And I have to say thank you so much for getting us to 44,000 subscribers. It means the world to me. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and hit the like button. As I said, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up! We're going to have a great 2025, people.